Welcome, my fun suckers. How you do today? We got some Bloons, Monkey City, and finally, no more DDT tiles. At least no more today. We've got a double Moab tile, or a triple Moabs all down the screen here. Man, we might have to play quite a few of these guys in a row. But now we've got a bunch of different tiles though, so that's kind of nice, I guess. We've got light forest in here. Oh, this is a heavy. Oh no, that's a forest. This is a heavy forest, right? So yeah, it's different stuff all over the place, and we get. Oh no, the stag beetle map. Doesn't even look like a stag beetle. Just call it stag beetle map because it can. Some crazy like that. And we've got, I don't know, what are we gonna do here? This is weird. No banana farms. I guess we'll do a monkey village. You know what? Why not? Let's do a monkey village. I'm gonna put it in kind of a weird spot. I'm gonna put it actually up here. It fits the way I want it to. We're gonna go, boom, pop them into existence. Get a nice ninja to start off this game. And we're also gonna go for a spike factory. I'm gonna put him over here. Very weird strategy, I know. It's kind of weird. It's like, oh, Chris, you're not doing it how you normally would. No, I'm not. Why am I not doing it like we normally would? Well, there's a couple of reasons why. Number one, what do I want to do? I actually want to go for an Arctic Wind for sure. I necessarily want an Arctic Wind. So I want to put this guy up near the top over here, though. I don't want to put him, I always end up getting forced to put my Arctic Wind down in the bottom here, and it's just not enough time to pop the Moabs. So, because of that, I want to do it a little bit differently. I want to try and get my Moab Maulers, kind of over here, and maybe put a couple down here, but not a surplus like we have been. We're doing a surplus down in the bottom here, and it just doesn't do enough damage. It just don't. So I just realized I got a 3-0. What are you doing, Chris? There's way too many balloons taking through down there. Let's get a 3-1. 3 happity dizzly dazzly doodly 1. And then, I don't know what we're going to do late game. This is obviously a hard tile. It's only grouped Moabs, so because of that, we know that the Bloons are going to be the biggest deal, and that's why I'm worrying most about the Bloons and not about the Moabs. Of course, this Oh My God can still come out, a PFP can still come out, but usually you're worried about those grouped Moabs. There's just so many darn Bloons to have to take care of. It's tough. So what do you guys think about guns? I don't know, that's a good question, right? Like, guns, man. Guns are fun, right? Guns are cool, guns are interesting. I don't know. I've never fired a gun. Do I need to fire a gun? Not really. I mean, I don't know. I feel like my life is completely fine without any guns. I'm not really... Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Lightning Wizard. We get him in time, but it's kind of sad because I spent a lot of my money on this thing that I was trying to save up for, the Blue Jitsu. $20. So we're gonna be careful here. We can easily have a Moab pop out, and in that case, we'd probably lose. Come on, a little bit more. Hoo-ha, baby! And we get it, and we get the distraction on top of it. So that is a delicious move right there. Woohoo! So there's been a lot of, roar about guns lately. Like, what the heck, man? Everybody's like, guns suck, guns kill people, and, all this other stuff. And you know what? I don't know. I personally don't like guns, but I also feel like it's that person's right to own guns. I mean, there's millions upon millions of people with guns, and you don't see these millions upon millions of people just walking out on the street and killing people. I don't even know the percentage of people that have guns, but I bet it's something like 30% or something. I'm just guessing here. Like 30% of people that have guns, or probably like 60% of households have guns or something like that. I don't know. That's just more of a guess than anything. But I understand why people want them. I do. They want to feel safe, and they feel like, you know what, if somebody else has a gun, how do I protect myself? By having a gun. And maybe, I prepare, they're in my house, I'm in my own territory, I can defend myself with a gun way better than he can try and attack me with a gun. So I get that part. I understand it. On the other hand, when he gets to these crazy high-tier, crazy guns, I don't get it. I don't understand it. Also, hunting rifles, cool, man. If you like to hunt, you gotta like to kill those deer. Again, not a fan. I don't want to go hunting. I don't want to kill deer. I don't want to kill little animals. But I do understand that people want to do that kind of stuff. They do it for sport, they do it for food, they do it for all these other reasons, and you need guns for that stuff. So should people have guns? Abso-frickin-lutely. Don't make no gun zones. That's just silly. I don't like it. I lived here in Chicago. Chicago is a no gun zone, and what happens? Everybody has guns, and they kill each other with them. There's all these gangs with tons of guns all over the place. They just go to different areas, they go to different borders, and they find supplies of guns, and bam, shazam, there's guns everywhere. So, they're not that hard to get. Like I said, there's millions of them. You can steal them, you can get them from different areas, you can, I don't know, get them from illegal sellers. So, maybe even make them. I don't know, man. You can probably make your own guns pretty simply. I could see it happening. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go for a 0-3 first. I like it. I like the idea, man. We got a 0-3. Now the wizard's actually inside the range here. We got two deliciously strong ninjas right now. And now I can pile some cannons and some other random stuff in here to make sure, excuse me, that we can pop these balloons. And on top of that, we can get an Arctic Wind whenever we want. Whenever we see a big group of mobs, we can just pop it down and feel really good about ourselves. So usually I don't like talking about things that are that controversial. But sometimes I just like to throw my opinion out there. You know, I mean, whatever, man. We can just talk to each other, have some fun with it. It's not like, you know, if you disagree with me, you have to hate me. It's not like, if you think, you know, guns are the worst thing in the entire world, you have to be like, Chris, I am not watching your videos anymore. You're a terrible person. No, I feel like I'm pretty reasonable about most of my opinions. I'm never like, no, this is the way it is, and there's no other way about doing it. That's usually not my opinion. Usually pretty fair. The only thing that I'm very, very adamant about is that aliens did not come here. Aliens do not come here, and aliens probably will never come here. And by never, I mean in the immediate future. Your lifetimes, for sure. Okay? That answer has been covered. It's the only thing that if anybody ever disagrees with me on, I will go to my grave saying, no, that will not happen, you will not see the aliens, and blah, 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 blah. And by aliens, I mean aliens that are like as smart as us. Or as smarter. Which they'd probably have to be smarter to get this far. It's the only thing that I'm like, shut up. And I have a lot of information to back that stuff up. But, what you gonna do? So we go, we're actually getting, you know, let's do the Arctic Wind. We got the money for it. Let's go for it, man. Let's chicka boom boom this stuff. We got a nice Arctic Wind in the back now. Woo! And we can pile some more Moab Maulers in here. So I'm putting them in kind of weird spots this time. Yeah, I mean, normally we're putting them all right in this little corner, right in this little corner right here. I'm putting them in different spots. Useful? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about this strategy. Sometimes I just like to try out different things and see if it works better, because sometimes I get stuck in my little areas. I'm always in my safe zone. I played this map 10 times. I beat it 10 times using the same strategy. But sometimes you get to that point where you're just like, well, maybe there's a better strategy. Is there a better strategy? So we should test it out. But yeah, I mean, this gun thing is kind of close to my heart because, like I said, in Chicago, there's no gun zones. And, like, every single day, every single weekend, I'm like, oh, 10 more people got shot, 7 more people got killed. Like I said, it's mostly gangs and mostly weird things like that happening. It's not normally, like, in the suburbs and all that stuff where all this stuff's happening. It's mostly in Chicago, in the no-gun zones. Like, Chicago has a lot of weird rules. They have no guns, no spray paint, no weird things like that. I understand spray paint, you know? You don't want people tagging up the entire place. You don't want people spray painting all this stuff. Yeah, I get it. So, I don't know. I get it, but I also feel like you probably don't need any sort of assault rifles. Like, you know, I mean, first of all, I get that people just like having, like, the biggest and the best guns. It's like you want a really nice car, you want a really nice house, you want a really nice gun. I get it, I understand it. But do we really need these, like, crazy sniper rifles? Or straight-up assault rifles that can just, like, literally, if you just see a crowd of people, just go, just kill 70 people? Like, do we really need that? I don't think so. I really don't think so. I would vote against that for sure. But I also understand that people are like, hey, you know, if I want to defend myself against 50 rebel people trying to kill me outside my window, which will never happen, by the way, they want to have that option. Or if they, you know, if the government ever becomes oppressive, they want the ability to rage up against the machine and go and attack these people and take them down and take over the government. That's the job of the people, is if the government ever gets oppressive, they're supposed to take over. That's actually, like, in the Constitution. I don't think people ever realize that is supposed to happen. It is. It's kind of weird, and it's like, when is it being oppressive and all this other stuff? It's very weird. But if the people all believe something and the government's not doing it for them, then they're supposed to, the government's supposed to take over. Or, I mean, the people are supposed to take over. And destroy the government. Or start again. I know, it's crazy, man. So here we go. What do we got going on right now? Well, as you can tell, we've got a Zoma God coming out right now. We got a Zoma God, so we're going to have to get some more Moab Mauler action. And I'm going to go for another ninja. I'm going to put him sort of in the back here. Let's see how this goes down. So it looks like, yes, indeedy, we popped the Oh My God fairly quickly, and of course the rest of the stuff just happens to fly in place. What are your guys' opinions on guns? What do you think? Do you think we should, have pretty much unlimited gun capabilities? I realize that there's a lot of laws and stuff in place already that are supposed to limit the ability of assault rifles and, automatic weapons and all this stuff. Does it work? Sort of. For the most part, yeah, probably. But if people really, really want to get the gun somehow, it's probably going to happen. It's sad. It is. It's sad. So, I'm still saving up for another 4-2 Ninja. Overall, I feel like everything's going really, really good. I'm actually going to, let's do this first. Let's get our jungle drums going. It's going to increase the attack speed of every single one of these towers by 15%. So we're basically getting free Moab Maulers and free ninjas and free stuff. So I like free stuff. I don't know about you guys, but I like free stuff. But I would love to hear you guys' opinion about this stuff. I don't know. Like I said, I don't feel like I pour out my opinions too often. This is one of them that I'm like, whatever. You need to have fairly strict rules, probably even more strict than we have today. Full-on background checks and full-on, everything. And I know that they sort of do that already, but it's just not perfect, I would really like if there was just some sort of reform. I don't know everything. I don't study gun control. I'm not one of those people where I'm like, I know every single thing about gun control. And then you can't touch me. You can't touch my argument because I know everything. Nah. But it's alright, man. Let's focus on Bloons Bay City right now. We're on round 29 already out of 30. 30 rounds again. I have not played one of those levels where I've played only 29 rounds maximum in a while, or anything lower than that. I think I might be at the point where every single one might be 30 rounds from now on. So we've got multiple Oh My Gods coming out on top of the FBs, and in fact, the weirdest thing about this one has been the fact that there have not been many Moabs. I've been kind of weirded out. There's not been very many grouped Moabs. It might only be on the next round here. Usually the biggest, hardest wave is obviously the last wave. So here we go, finally. See the big groups of Moabs. But they haven't been as bad as I thought they would be. Now they're sort of spaced out. And we got doubles Oh My Gods coming out pretty much at the same time. Doubles Oh My Gods. And BFBs underneath those Oh My Gods. So this is ridiculous. Luckily, we have a bunch of Maulers, and we're going to easily take these guys down. Was this strategy useful? Was it good? Surprisingly, yeah. I mean, honestly, we annihilated those things, and this was with no banana farms, and we did a really, really good job against multiple Oh My Gods and everything at the same time. So what's next in here? Let's play one more of these tiles right here. We've got the nice little stick map. Alright, so we're going to do, let's just do regular stick map. No tack shooters, no farms, so we can't use either of those guys, which is kind of sad. No banana farms. We're going to do a Spike Factory start. I like Spike Factory on this map. It's kind of long, kind of zigzaggedy, and of course, whenever you have a one-spot ending, it's nice to use these guys. And then we're going to go over a Monkey Village, and I'm going to get a Ninja flowing. So I'm going to put the Ninja kind of, let's put him right here. Let's get going in here, put it on non-stop, and get ready to go. I think what we're going to try and do is try and leave this one on non-stop the entire time, man. Pound out these guys. Pound them out. And we go for the 3-1. Alright, so the 3-1, obviously, it helps out a tremendous amount. I don't know why. But I'm usually that weird person that I always get upgrades in just weird, different ways every single time. I'm like, ooh, look at 2-0. Ooh, look at 3-0. Oh, crap, I didn't realize that $200 upgrade would have gotten me way more pops than getting that $900 upgrade. And Chris, you're stupid, man. Yeah, I can be. I can be very, very stupid. So let's pop a wizard down in here. Or what do you guys think I should have? A wizard? Yeah, let's go for a wizard. Let's do a wizard start here. I feel like the lightning will be slightly better at just zip-zapping all the way across here. If I put the cannon down right here, the Moab Mauler can't reach across very easily, so it's probably going to limit its popping power quite a bit. So I'd rather just get a quick, let's just get a 1-0 for now, and save up for this 4th tier ninja, because we have a lot of money kind of put in random places that pretty much disallows the fact that we're trying to get a Oh My God. Or, I mean, what did I just say? That we're trying to get a 4-2 ninja. Why did I even say Oh My God? Where was the brain spark that happened? That Chris exchanged 4-2 ninja for his Oh My God? I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe I'm just like having nightmares. I'm like, oh God, it's the Oh My God. No, it's coming for me. This is terrible. But we're almost there, guys. We almost got this 4th tier. It's only $2,600, so he's a nice price. Nice price. I'd be willing to spend a nice chunky $2,600 to defend this guy. Alright, defend this stuff. Come on, little guy, defend this stuff. So there we go. We get the lead balloons coming out pretty much at the worst time for not having Wizard if I just get a 4-2 Ninja, but luckily I had him all set up for me, so yay, we did it. We're happy and good and golden and amazing. Alright, we see the first Moab coming out already, though. Alright, let's do it like this. Let's get a Sniper. Get a 4-2, let's get him up to Full Metal Jacket. He's really cheap. Looks like, yes, we do. We distract them all, we do an amazing job. I think I'm actually going to go for a pretty high-level Sniper. This is one of those weird levels where you get a long time for the Bloons to come through down here. So getting this guy up to a nice, chunky upgrade right here is pretty darn sweet. Plus, everything's very, very cheap right now. I don't know if you guys realize it. We've got him favored. We've got him, we've got enough cards to make him even cheaper than we normally do. And all that good stuff, so I don't know, I like him. Favored, Monkey Village, cheap, delicious, destructive action. The only sad thing is trying to afford a 2-3 is pricey. But we got it. The semi-automatic rifle. Yahoo! Of course, you gotta make sure he's on strong. He's not useless if he's on first, but he's definitely a lot worse. Now, sadly, he's actually pretty bad against Moabs. He does a decent job for the amount of money that we're pouring into this guy. It's rough. It really is rough. But he's boss against these mid-level Bloons. Rainbows, zebras, blacks, whites, annihilates them. Even ceramics he's like okay against, I guess. But definitely not as good as those other guys. So now, I think what I'm going to do is make sure to get a second Monkey Village, because I really want to spam a bunch of Boa Maulers, but I think I have to put him over here. So we're going to get like, I don't know, a nice solid chunk of them right here. This is probably how many I'm going to go get today. I don't know. It's what, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Let's go for 10. A nice even 10. I almost never do this, by the way. Whenever I feel good about myself, whenever I feel like I have a pretty solid defense already, is the only time where I actually build all my cannons at first. Plus, it means I have to do stuff less later on. And because I'm lazy, I like to do less stuff later. Let's get all these guys going, and it's time. Oh no, I got the wrong upgrade! Chris, you suck! Ugh, we wanted Moab Maulers. We wanted 10 Moab Maulers! I guess a cannon isn't bad. A third-tier cannon isn't bad, but cluster bombs. I really didn't want you. It's okay. It's okay, we'll figure it out. Oh god. So I had my water here. Hold on one second, let me get a drink. So I had my water sitting on this this coaster right here. And I guess this is my water from yesterday, because I never got myself new water. Oh, so sad, I know. I'm so lazy, didn't even get myself new water for the day. So when I lifted it up, the coaster came with it. And like, ooh, no, wait, hold on. Ooh, yep, okay, we got it. We got it, man. I was checking out my water, looking at my delicious water. I want more, man. That was delicious. It's in a nice glass cup, and it's actually cool because when I look down at my keyboard, it's a rainbow. And when I look through it, it warps all the colors, and it makes it really, really, well, it's kind of like a spyglass, but it's like a really cool, colorful spyglass, because it's rainbowy and all this fun stuff going on. So anyways, our balloon popping power is kind of bad, so let's just get a couple more of these guys, then we're going to have to get some extra popping power. Actually, you know what? Let's just finish this off. I'm down. Let's finish it off. We popped a BFB before, and we didn't even have any of these Moabs ballers yet, so I mean, if we're getting him down to, yeah, look at that, man. Just pile these guys on top of each other. But this is more than enough, man. More than enough. Usually you don't even need this many Moab Maulers. And we got them on round 18. So now we need to focus on our Bloons. Our Bloon poppin' power. Let's see, what are we going to get? Probably an Arctic Wind. Or we could do like some sort of, like everything else kind of thing. Just glue, mortar with Bernie stuff, some 4-2 cannons, and something else. I don't know. Something like that. Good combo over there. Is probably what I want. Also, you know what? We should probably just upgrade this guy. I don't think I need cam detection, though. I don't think so. This guy's cam detection. This guy can be cam detection if we want him to be, so, yeah. Yeah. We don't need it. So let's do it, guys. Let's get the glue gunner. We're going to go glue gunner. I think I'm going to put him, like, let's put him right in the middle. We're going to have, a multitude of areas where we can still hit, and we're getting him up to 2-3. So we got the glue hose right now. I'm also going to get the Bernie stuff guy. I think I'm going to put the Bernie stuff guy just, over here or something like that. We're going to move him around. We're going to have to micro him around if we need to. There we go. We got Bernie stuff. Ooh, maybe I should just get Signal Flare instead of upgrading my, Monkey Village. That's actually a pretty good idea. Let's do that. We got Bernie stuff with that thing. Alright, bigger blast. Sweet, man. Absolutely sweet. Now let's pop in a nice 4th tier cannon. So let's put him a little bit closer down to the bottom here. Put him on close. He can still hit the balloons all the way over down to this little area over here, just in case they sneak all the way through my entire defense. So the reason why I didn't want to go for the Arctic Wind is because I would have had to spend a whopping $4,000 something just on that last 3rd tier upgrade on top of upgrading all of these things. And then I would have had to buy the Arctic Wind, which is another like $7,000, and that is just pricey. So I didn't feel like doing that, so I felt like just getting a nice big chunk of everything else. Just get a nice little more over here. Glue Gunner was kind of pricey anyways, but he's really, really good. You don't realize it, but he is boss, man. He glues all those balloons. All those balloons so nice. So we go 3rd tier cannon, and we're going to go up to the 4th tier. He's not that expensive. $4,200. And at the moment, I mean, we haven't had any balloons even get close to getting through. So is it worth it to even get this guy? Yeah, why not? We'll just wait it out, though. But there we go. We got our first Zomagal already. So that's going to be a lot of balloons. And that's a big chunk of balloons right there, man. Is our glue even going to be strong enough? Ooh. Talk about crazy right there, dude. If that's not crazy, I don't know what is. There we go, though. We got a 4th tier cannon combo now. So we're going to go for another couple chunks of cannons in here. Sometimes you just need like 1 4-2 and then combine it a couple other 3-2s, and that's usually enough to stop all these things. Though I'm actually a bit amazed at the fact that those balloons got so far already on round 24. I mean, there's not much else I can do. As you can tell, the Moab Popping Power, we got more than enough. The glue, still doing a solid job. Usually you want to glue the ceramics, though, and I feel like that's why I put him kind of in the middle here. Because I basically want to pop, I want him to glue things as soon as they pop out of the Moabs. And it looks like there's going to be a lot of balloons here, though, guys. A lot of balloons. Put this guy in. Oh, crap, we're going to lose, aren't we? Oh, we're going to lose. Are you kidding me? Oh! Well, let's continue that shiznit. What are we going to change here, man? Obviously. Holy crap. Holy crap. So let's get rid of this sniper. He's not good at all. We're going to have to go for another glue gunner. We're going to put him... Oh, can you fit him inside the range here? Oh, you can. All right, good. Alright, so now we get another glue gunner in here. Hopefully that's enough. Also, we'll get one last little cannon in here. And I'm really hoping that that is enough popping power. Because that was just a lot of ceramics right there. And I feel like the glue was sadly hitting the wrong thing. I don't know. Let's see what happens this time. A lot of Moabs, a lot of balloons coming out. And we've got the Bernie stuff. Let's move the Bernie stuff over here. Once you get them glued, though, it's usually not that bad. The problem is you have to get them all glued. And I feel like my glue gunner, I was saying it was a good spot to have him in the middle here, but I feel like the mollies were just too strong, and they were actually popping them down to zebras. And at that point, you have way too many balloons. The glue gunner just can't keep up with all the balloons. So, now that we got 2 glue gunners, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. It's just kind of weird, though. I'm used to the glue hose being a full-on destructor of all balloons, or at least gluer of all balloons. When you slow them down and you got them glued, it's game, set, match. Nothing getting through. Especially in a long map like this. It doesn't seem like a long map, but it is. It's a nice little stick map. Yay! This map actually reminds me of my praying mantises, because I just got the eggs in. It's kind of exciting. Oh my god! Don't tell me we're gonna lose here again. I think we got this. Yeah, I mean, with 2 3rd-tier cannons, let's go 2 4th-tier cannons now. This is ridiculous. There's a lot of balloons right now. I just got my praying mantis eggs, and basically the praying mantis eggs, the way they come is, like, the praying mantis will actually, like, lay it on a stick, usually, like, and they'll, like, kind of get, like, wrapped around a stick, which is kind of funky looking. And so what I did was they don't ship it with the stick. They actually take the stick out, which I don't really get. They should just leave it on the stick. Why not, man? I don't know. You don't want to give it mites or something? I don't know. I don't get it. It's kind of weird. So, I just put a stick back in. I was like, alright, let's put a stick back in that thing. So I jammed a stick back in, and then I just, like, set them all up in their nice little areas. And supposedly, it's supposed to be between 50 and 200 praying mantises coming out of that thing. So I put them each in separate jars, because I didn't want them to, you know, have like literally like 500 praying mantises in like one little tiny jar. I did not want that to happen. So it's looking pretty darn good. Finishing off the last 2 Zomogods. Surprisingly, the Zomogods weren't even the hard thing. It was actually the Moabs. The Bloons were the hardest thing. And we did it. We've held back the Bloons, and we're going to get our reward. Woohoo! It's awesome. Hey, look at that. We got a mini land grab thing and another Monkey Knowledge Pack. Awesome. So we're getting there, guys. So we got some volcano tiles and stuff coming up in here. Could we get some fun ones to just complete a little bit later on. But we're going to continue our quest here, man. We almost got all the black done. Woo! This little tiny black area right here. Almost gone. Yes! And that's what I'm going to have for you guys today. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you press the like button. I'd really appreciate that. And have a super duper delicious day.